Okie dokie. Let's see what we got going on here. Can I carry everything? Probably not. Need to invest in another backpack, I think. Lovely jubbly. Perfect. Here we go. What a lovely day. Look at this. Lovely old basketball court. Nice bit of woods. Savage 21. Ready to rock and roll. I've got my Allen key. Ready to adjust that gearbox. And we'll see if we can get it changing all 3 gears. Love it. Come on, let's make some noise. The birds and the car are going to sing in harmony together. I can hear it. I can feel it now. Let's go. I was just standing there. This is the good thing, right? I'm not really a sociable person, but I do enjoy talking to anyone. And my kids always say to me, you make friends wherever you go, right? I'll talk to anyone, anywhere. I was just standing there, getting my car ready to go, and a bloke walked up with his dog, right? And I've just had probably a 15-20 minute chat with him about, he used to live in Australia, and he told me he used to have nitro cars and petrol cars, and just probably had a 20-minute chat with some bloke about living in Australia, how it is, and all that kind of stuff about nitro cars. So listen, I'm in the middle of nowhere, right? And the chances, I haven't seen a single person this morning apart from that one bloke. So it's brilliant, man. It is. I encourage you, don't sit indoors, yeah, shivering in the corner. Even if you don't really want to go out, even if you feel like you can't go out because you're scared or whatever, just get out there, because you'll talk to anyone. Luckily I don't have that, and I'll just get up and go out because this is what I want to do. But push yourself, really push yourself, and you can come across some really interesting experiences. Anyway, so there's some bad news, I think. So with these gearboxes, if you turn the adjustment screw, the set screw to the right, clockwise, it should make it change gear later, but it was already as far clockwise as it can possibly go. So I don't think it's going to work. So what I've done, just for a bit of fun, is I've turned it anti-clockwise. It should make it change gear earlier, but we're already in second, I reckon. But we'll see what happens. It might surprise me. So I've turned it, about 90 degrees roughly, anti-clockwise. So we'll see if that's going to make it change gear any different. I don't think it's going to do a lot, but we'll see. Let's fire the beast up. It's a good idea to put the little rubber cap back on, but I'll leave it off. Yeah, I think it's... I'm going to let it warm up a minute. Well, that was A gear. It's on different percentage nitro now. The what's it's. Now, if I'm honest, I don't think it's going to do anything. It did change the gear a bit better. It doesn't help that that needle's a bit soft. It's changing gear better than it was, but it's still not going into third, and I don't expect it to, because I think well, the gearbox itself needs a bit of finagling. Yeah, it's going earlier into that gear, so I don't think it's actually in first. I mean, I think it's the third gear that it's not going into. Then the O-rings on the needles are worn out. They're 20 odd years old. Needles are working their way in. The needles are going in by themselves, so that's not really helping things. Changing gear a lot earlier. I quite like it changing gear earlier. I like a short shift. Yeah, I think it sounds good like that. Yeah, it does definitely sound good like that. But I think that box is going to have to come out. That box is going to have to come out, and I'm going to have to put in, well, not put in. I'm going to have a look at why it's not going into third. If I get long enough run, it might go into third. Let's go down here and see if I can get a long run on it. All the way down there, look. See if we can get third. Ready? Nah. Nah, no third. Running like a dream, running like an absolute dream. I might even put the shell on. I might even put the shell on. What a dream. Right, I don't think we're going to do any more with that. Let's put the shell on. I'm going to have to take the gearbox out and try and work out why it's not changing gear. There must be an easy way to amend it. But we'll forget about that for now. All day. Savage, it's the best thing in the world, I tell you that. It is literally the best thing in the world, the Savage. This Savage 21, I've never had a car like it. It's just the best thing. You just can't get any better. So reliable. And it's going to break now. I can hear the spur gear. I bet the engine bolt will come loose. It does sound nuts when it changes gear though. I love it, man. Have you got a Savage? What have you got? A 21, 25? How do you like your gear changes? I like mine. I like a nice short shift, an early gear change. Something's not sounding right. Don't know what it is, but we'll find out in a minute when it breaks. This is only on 20% as well. 20% tornado fuel. Changed gear while it was doing a donut. Whatever they've done to the new ones, right? Whatever they've done to the new ones, because they've made new Savages, haven't they? Right? I guarantee. It won't be as good as this. It won't be anywhere near as good as the original 21. Changes gear while it's drifting. This is just the best, man. See, this is what 12-year-old me done, right? I wasn't sitting indoors on a computer, sitting indoors on a mobile phone, flicking through TikTok and any other rubbish. I was out at this place, like this, right? Every day. On the school holidays, I was out playing with that exact Savage, that one, right? With that engine in it. Yeah, that's the original engine. And I wasn't being brain fried or brain rotted. I was here doing that. Yeah, every day, nearly all day long. Yeah, and the school holidays, after school, weekends. Yeah, this was it. This is what children should be doing these days, not sitting on bloody TikTok. Climbing trees, playing with stuff. happy now though. I'll let it cool down a minute. I don't know, what a lovely day. That's just the best, isn't it, eh? I know I say it every time. Every day, every time I say it, it's the best. It's a dream, but it is. Your life is what you make it. And if you make it sitting indoors, shivering in the corner, that's your problem. I make mine like this. It's the best way to make it. That 20, whatever it is, 25-year-old engine's doing well. There was a point, about 2010, I thought it was worn out for some reason. Well no, actually, it must have been about, because I was still in school. I was living at home. I thought it was worn out because I was outside. Well, I lived with mum and dad, and I was out on the street, and all of a sudden it just wouldn't start, and I was, oh, it don't seem right. I thought it was worn out, and then I put it under the bed and left it for a year or so, and then I moved out, blah blah blah. Oh, had I moved out? No, I hadn't. I was still living at home with mum and dad. Yeah, I must have been about 17 because I hadn't long learned how to drive. Learn how to drive at 16 in this country. Or is it 17? No, it's 16, isn't it? Yeah. And then when you're 17, you can drive your test, I'm sure it is. Anyway, so yeah, and I thought, right, so I went down Heath's RC Models, which was the go-to model shop back then. That car come from JD Models, but they closed down, and then Heath's RC Models was the next one to go to. So I went in there, and they had a K4.6 in the glass cabinet. Not in the box, just in the cabinet, £120. And I thought, my engine's worn out, I'm going to treat myself. So I got one, got the K4.6. Anyway, I thought the engine was worn out. I haven't done a single dicky bird to it. And that sat on the shelf since 2010 up until probably, I think it was about 2024, something like that, 2024, when I decided to put it back in that car. And look how well, I haven't done anything to it, and look how well it runs. So it wasn't worn out after all. I don't know what was the matter with me. Perhaps I'd had too many whiskies or something that day, but yeah, it's an absolute dream. Run out of nitro in a minute. We're running out of nitro any minute now. Nothing in that tank. This truck's lived its life on full throttle, more or less. Oh, that sounds nuts. Let's get a gear change that's not on full throttle. Ready? Listen. This is going to be not a full throttle. This is just cruising. Why do they sound so good, man? Sound better on grass, because on grass you don't get the noise of the ground, you just get the noise of the engine. Running that nitro now. There we go, we've ran out. That was brilliant, eh? God, Right, let me gather myself together and see if I've got enough time to do another tank. If not, we'll have to call it a day. But that was great. We didn't achieve what I wanted to achieve, which was to try and get third gear working. But as I say, the adjustment is how can I say it so that you lot can understand? On that set screw, they call it a set screw, on that adjustment screw, turning it clockwise makes the gear, basically it should adjust first and second, the changes between first and second. And third gear you can only adjust by taking the gearbox apart on that one, because that's a very early 3-speed box. I bought that from Heath's RC models as well. It just was the box, it was already assembled, I didn't have to assemble it. They must have done it, I don't know, because when you buy the 3-speed kit, it's a kit, you have to assemble it, but I didn't have to. It was already together, I just put the box in. And it could be a 2-speed box for all I know, but they sold it to me as a 3-speed box. Anyway, it's never ever changed into third. And I've just not bothered with it because I hate gearboxes, I can't be bothered with them. So yeah, you can only take it apart to adjust third, and the screw does first and second. And I think on the newer boxes you can adjust all 3 gears because you've got 3 holes. I might be wrong, but that's what I think. But the screw is all the way in clockwise because I must have tried to adjust it before and not had any luck. So where it was, but for this run I'd already turned it out, well, I turned it anti-clockwise about 90 degree or a quarter of a turn or whatever you want to say, something like that. I just went, and as you heard, it was changing gear lovely. I like a nice early short shift, that's the way I like it. Some people like the gear change to be right at the very top of the rev range. I don't, I like it to be an early shift because it's just, I just think it sounds better, and who cares anyway. So, but we didn't get third gear, so I will force myself, I'll do it for you lot, I'll force myself to take that gearbox out and we'll have a look at it to work out why it's not changing into third. It's not hard, it's just things there, but I just can't be bothered with it. But anyway, we'll do it, we'll get it working, and at the same time we'll probably change the springs over to the red ones. But this is a brilliant day. It's been nice having you hanging around with me. I'll catch you on the next one. And just bloody love it. Look at it, eh? Look at it. That new steering servo is doing an absolute dream. Nice bit of wet grass all over it. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I can almost guarantee that the new Savages aren't going to be nowhere near as good as the original. The originals are the best. Right, catch you later. Don't take people for granted.